Milani, dear President, dear Cristina, Mr. Stephen Oak, Secretary General, Madams and Sirs, members of the International Council, dear Madams and Sirs. While I was preparing this speech, I asked myself if I was a kind person. Several adjectives came to mind. Nice and sociable, yes, but kind is not the first quality I would associate with myself. I was doubtful and I started to fear that I was not the right person to welcome you here, so I asked an opinion to those who know me well and have had the opportunity to work for me for years. The verdict was, you are down to earth, often hard-hitting, mainly demanding and complicated. You are almost rarely kind, except when you need a favor, they sarcastically replied. Well, after this discovery, I could have terminated my speech right here, thanking you for the invitation and for giving me the opportunity to discover your mouth movement, the Handbook of Gentilitude of Pleasures of Kindness, which I read again this morning. Not after having confirmed that I will think of you and your mission of kindness on November 13th, the Kindness World Day, and wishing you a pleasant stay in Lugano. However, before I leave, I want to ask you kindness experts a question. Is it possible in times of sovereignism and populism to be kind in politics? For those who do not know me, I would like to point out that since 1984, I have been involved in politics. I started out at municipal level, and since 2011, I am a national councillor in the Swiss Parliament. From the age of my 35 years of political experience, I can say that for over 20 years or so, in the institution of this canton, there have been widespread and numerous political debates. The reasons are many, and I do not want to bore you, but among them, the main cause of violence, that so far has only been verbal, characterizing the public debate, is probably the definitive denial of the value of complexity and diversity as an element of explanation and judgment of what surrounds us. To the spreading of weak and superficial ideas often correspond power games, aggressive language, sometimes brutal, whose bottom line wants to be the negation of others and of their thoughts. Those who put forward complex explanations, perhaps even backed up by data, are mocked, suspected of playing dirty games for who knows who with third parties' interests. I am also an entrepreneur at the head of a small medium industrial company that employs 130 people. Whenever I have to expose the difficulties of operating in a restricted economic market and under pressure for foreign competition in a political debate, the reaction this provokes in my counterparts is almost never a healthy competition made of ideas, but rather a strategy aimed at my delegitimization as a responsible entrepreneur, to be almost always accused of labor exploitation. Also, when at the beginning of my political career, I would always take part in television debates with strong data on hand, today I always get there empty-handed. Facts, data, solid proposals, strictly related to reality have disappeared. Today it's only a matter of verbal crossfire, jokes, accusations, simplification, and more often foul language. Every reasoning on one tries to explain while entering a specific topic by recognizing its different nuances becomes political jargon. Social media contributed to worsen the situation. The debate that borders on the media and above all on social media thrives on instantaneousness, superficiality, anonymity, failure to take responsibility for what is said and how. But there is much more. The apparent closeness created by social networks has eliminated distances between institutions and people, as well as those between intermediate bodies and the majority of the citizenship, pouring intolerance, anger, frustration on the former, and often without any sort of filter. Just as modernity puts us in front of serious challenges from demographic to migratory flows without obviously forgetting the environment, it seems to me that having lost the gentle ways for a deeper understanding of what surrounds us is an important obstacle to dialogue and sharing of ideas. After all, I will have grasped the foundation of your mission correctly. Being kind to others means recognizing them as equals, going beyond the difference of ideas and beliefs, and then respecting them in the complexity of their convictions without delegitimizing them. For those like me who believe in democracy as a true value and not mere rhetoric, it would therefore be desirable that in this country we start rediscovering and defending the complexity of our reality. Together with the word, kindness that is becoming an always rarer good these days, both in public language and common action. This is the reason behind my question. How can a kind politician survive in times of sovereignism and populism? I will happily listen to your answer. As far as I'm concerned, reconstructing the ability to dialogue in politics also passes through small great things and probably passes and will also pass through the rediscovery of values such as praise and kindness. Thank you for your attention. I hope my English was not so too bad.
Do anyone be able to reply to this important question? How a kind politician can survive now in politics? Because there is a French philosopher who say that in politics there is no kindness because it's me against you. So
It's sad.
So, since you have experience of kindness in your country, do you think it's possible to have that a kind Giorgio, il movimento italiano alla gentilezza?
Quindi credo che capisca bene.
Meglio l'italiano,
Poi Cristina sarà brava. Noi sono 20 anni che abbiamo fatto questo movimento in Italia, abbiamo partecipato già alle prime, secondo, terzo, mondiale. Ci siamo sempre trattati da fare con la stampa, con la televisione, eccetera, in Italia, ma non concerto dappertutto. Tanto che ormai ci sono 34 comuni che hanno istituito l'assessorato alla gentilezza.
Interessante.
Sì, e si danno da fare per promuovere il senso civico, per promuovere il fatto che oppure fanno con i ragazzi, eccetera, zero consenso della gentilezza. Questa è la stessa cosa.
Uno spunto molto interessante.
Una cosa che forse si è dimenticato il dottor Maras. Noi, prima ancora che nascessero gli assessorati, ci siamo rivolti agli assessori alla toponomastica perché sviluppino attraverso le insegne stradali e quant'altro proprio i valori della gentilezza, piazza del senso civico, oppure viale della gentilezza, e abbiamo già come movimento, senza aspettare gli assessorati, creato una rete, per quanto scarna ancora, di toponomastica educativa, non come quando si intitola una strada a un illustre sconosciuto, perché molto spesso il cittadino comune non capisce il valore del personaggio, mentre invece se scriviamo sia del senso civico che di capitalismo.
So just to translate, our friend from Italy said that in Italy, in politics, as yesterday we saw, in municipality there is a rule devoted to kindness. And now there are 34 municipalities which have this rule within them. And so there was a request from Italy, why don't we do the same in Switzerland and around the world? And they add also that there is streets in Italy that thanks to them as kindness name. So this is nice too. But any reply to Mr. Regazzi regarding the questions? Why? What is about your country? Malaysia, please.
My name is Muhammad. I'm from Kindness Malaysia. I'm from Malaysia. One of the way when you ask about how do politicians survive in their sovereignty and also populism in this kind of era, I know it's being a politician you face so many it's a rough world, you know, and if you're kind, you tend to be stabbed or backstab or all the bad stuff will come, you know, if you're too kind. But for us in Malaysia, we believe on one of the in history, one of the leader, the same name as Muhammad. He was also a politician back in 1,400 years back. Why people follow him is not because of he spreads the religion, but why people follow him is because of his heart, because of his kind-hearted. I mean, he was doing something which is quite extraordinary with all the small things that he did, like how we adore Mahatma Gandhi and also Mother Teresa. It's also inspired us, especially in Malaysia, and how Muhammad himself was so, he really embraces kindness, and that is why not only the people followed him until today, but also the enemy would follow him as well. So if we can have a politician who really put kindness as a value, not only in their marketing, but also in the office, I believe that people will worship you, you know, as a leader, and will inspire more people to become like you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is very difficult to be a kind of politician, I understand, because of the votes. And so most politicians will do things that will garner votes. The question I have is if we do things for the common good, right? Because ultimately we want our country to improve and progress. So if politicians commonly look at the greater good, I can see why they should be voted, because they're doing things that benefit the majority, right? So I do not really see a lack of alignment. I only see that if politics could look more and more at things for the greater good, or maybe, you know, we would have a better world, rather than break people up, because in most countries we break people up for votes. So instead of breaking people up, we bring them together and get the votes. I think that could be a major shift. And I'm sure some countries have already, you know, I think in one way New Zealand has already showed the way, where Jacinta speaks up for her country, and people tend to respect that she speaks up. So I'm very sure more other politicians can speak up for what is good. We would have a bigger number who can join the coalition of the good.
Yeah.
Sini.
Will know the trauma that you're going through in the United Kingdom, because the vote that comes with it, the majority of the from
you because we don't follow the politicians here because they are so entrenched in a certain people. They find hard to move outside. And they sort of look on trivial comments as not being worth listening to. Plus the fact that in Scotland there is quite a movement for Scotland to become independent. And just as you have said, keeping people together, that's the answer. Very emotional. Not becoming independent would be horrible, dreadful. People keep saying, no, so it would be, I'm sorry, it would be good. But I don't want to split. We have too many good things being as one. And all the problem that they're having, again, of this coming out of the European Union, the issue that they have with the Irish government, not Northern Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. I've a lot of friends who live in the south of Ireland, and they are very worried as well as to what the solution will be. And again, if we can all keep together as a unit around the world and keep a sense of humour. Humour is great.
Any others that you like to
Yes, my name is Shanil. I'm from Sri Lanka and Sydney. So I lived my life 9 years in Sri Lanka and 13 years in Sydney. So I've seen a difference of attitudes between Sri Lankan politicians and the Western or our Sydney or the Australian politicians. I see a lot of kindness in the Australian politicians. Perhaps they can be a bit aggressive when they are having a discussion with their opposition, but they are very, very nice to people. They are voters. So I think you can always be nice to people, and I don't think that costs you anything, like a smile or being nice to them, talking to them, as equals. Whereas in the other part of the world, like Sri Lanka, they are up there and people are down there, which is so silly. And I don't think that happens in the Western world. So I think you can always be kind and you can always smile for free. Thank you.
Questo in Svizzera, questo tema della vicinanza dei politici nei confronti della popolazione, secondo me è favorito dal fatto che noi abbiamo un sistema di politica di milizia a livello del Parlamento, quindi un politico ha una sua professione, io sono un imprenditore, quindi vive nella realtà, la realtà quotidiana, si confronta con i propri collaboratori, con le proprie cerchie e non si crea quella che in Italia viene chiamata la casta, cioè i politici che sono parte di una casta e che sono visti molto lontani dalla realtà di tutti i giorni. Questo in Svizzera, secondo me, grazie al nostro sistema di milizia che è unico in Europa, credo che c'è solo il Lussemburgo che ne ha uno simile al nostro. Chiaro, siamo piccoli, però ci sono anche l'Austria, ad esempio, che è grande come la Svizzera, l'Ungheria non credo sia molto più grande, ma da noi abbiamo mantenuto questo sistema appunto di un Parlamento di milizia che credo sia una delle chiavi che spiega comunque i buoni risultati che la Svizzera secondo me ha ottenuto e che garantisce questa vicinanza nei confronti della popolazione. Poi abbiamo una democrazia tanto che è anche importante.
briefly, it's underlined that in Switzerland politicians are not professionals. So they are normal people who work every day, who are every day in contact with their employee, like self-employed. And so this is easy to keep the attention on others and to be kind with the voters in Switzerland. And in some other countries, small countries like Luxembourg, it's much more easier because of this, because they are with the people, in contact with the people.
We leave the
ambassador
Oh.
of kindness.
Great responsibility. It's a great responsibility. So the rest is a question.
So we thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
We will ask you a few minutes just for some pictures together.
Okay.
And we will send you with a present and a memory of this day. We bought some good wine for you because there is the re-election, 20th of October. And this wine is to celebrate